Hello guys, I welcome you all to today's video. In today's video we will be looking at Fibonacci forex trading strategy. Okay, we will be looking at Fibonacci forex trading strategy. We won't just be looking at Fibonacci alone, we will be looking at how we can add a custom made indicator alongside with Fibonacci in order to trade successfully, and I will be giving you a unique reason for doing this, because it will help you to have more confidence in the market. Okay, just using Fibonacci alone might be a little stressful. Okay, so but when you have all this together, and of course you follow all the instructions, you will be able to have more confidence in the market and you will be able to trade successfully. And I will be going straight into it right away. But before we go fully into it, in case you are joining us for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. This is the platform which I use to share with you my ideas on how you can make some cool cash for yourself online, most especially within the forex niche. All you need to do is just to take some time to browse through the channel, watch my training videos, and of course make sure you practice and perfect your trading skill first on your demo account before trying them out on your real account. And if you love my videos, can you give me thumbs up and share with families and friends? And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so right away so that you can be notified whenever I upload a training video like this. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. So like I said earlier on, we will be looking at the Fibonacci experience, okay, in forex trading. Okay, before we go fully into Fibonacci, I'm going to show you how to pick up your Fibonacci, how to set it up on your charts, and of course how you can use it in trading. Okay, these are some of the things I will be teaching you in this video, and also how to set your stop loss so that you know when the trade goes the other way around, then you will be able to close your trade immediately. But before we go fully into it, there are some things you need to put into place. Okay, there are some things you need to put into place. The very first one is your trend. Your trend is very, very important. When you have a very good trend, when you are in the right trend, then definitely you will be able to make some good cash for yourself right from there. Okay, you need to be sure of your trend before you start using your Fibonacci. So if you are not sure of the trend, then definitely I won't advise you to go straight into it. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, the next one we will be considering is the support and resistance zone. Okay, your support and resistance zone will also tell you when to come in and when to exit the market, and these are some of the things I will be highlighting with you using the Fibonacci. Okay, and this will really help you a lot. Okay, then of course guys, your lot size will also determine, because sometimes you might want to take a very long trade, and of course your lot size will determine how far you will go with it. Okay, it will determine how far you will go with it. I showed you yesterday, if you were on the Telegram channel, I showed you the result of the screenshot I showed you in my video yesterday. I kept on updating you. I placed just 2 orders with a very small lot size, and I was able to make close to $2,000 right from there at the end of the trading journey. Okay, it was not an easy journey. It took more than 24 hours from me, but at least it gave me reasonable amount of money. Okay, so that's it guys. I've been in profit right from the beginning. Just that sometimes it pulls back to reduce the profit, and it goes on again to give me more profit, and that has just been the experience. But I was able to do that because I know where the market is heading to, okay, right from there, and I was able to achieve all that. So you too will be able to do all this after listening or watching this video till the end. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. So I will be going straight to the chart. Okay, this is my chart right here. So you can either use Fibonacci to sell or to buy. It all depends on you, and it is an indicator that comes along with the MT5 system. Okay, it is an indicator that comes along with it. It is not a custom made indicator. Of course, there are some of them that are custom made, but I think you using the one you have right here is enough. Okay, so right here, this is where you find it. You can see it at the top right here. You just drag it down, and of course you just tap on it and you bring it down. So before you can use it, okay, you can see my cursor, it has changed the form. Okay, that is how Fibonacci stuff looks like. Okay, so I'm going to drag it on my charts. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to use this as an example. The market has gone to the resistance zone right here, and of course it's trying to go back on downtrend. So like I said, you need to be sure it is going on downtrend before you use it. Okay, so all you just need to do is just to put it at the top. Let's say we want to use it to sell this time around. You put it at the top right here and you drag it down. You can see you drag it down to the last support zone, okay, which you have seen before. Okay, you can see it at the top right here. We've got 100 right here, then below here is 0. Okay, which means that if you are starting from here, you will be getting the full 100% if you get down to this. Okay, you're starting from 100%. Once you get to this region, okay, you have done about 61% of it. Okay, and of course, the more you go down and the figure keeps on narrowing down to 0, then it shows that anything can happen any moment from there, because the risk is becoming too much at that particular point. Okay, so that is what you need to take note in order for you to milk the market successfully. And of course, if you also want to buy with it, okay, right here it has gotten to a support zone, and of course we want to buy with it, and of course you just drag it up till it get to the last resistance zone. This was the last resistance zone, and of course you drag it up till it got to this level. You can see right here we now have 0, right there we have 100 around here. Okay, I don't know if you are seeing what I'm showing you on the chart, okay, because that is how you use it. Okay, so this is how it works. From here to 61, it is very realistic, because you can easily make some cool profits within there. Then thereafter 50, once it is getting to 38 or 23, then you should know that the risk is becoming much at that particular point. Okay, not that it will not get there, but anything can happen around there. Okay, so you can easily make your markets within this region and also exit your trade right from there. Okay, so all these are very, very important. Okay, so for sell, you start from 100 to 0. From buy, you start from 100 also to 0. Okay guys, then how do you know when to stop your trade if the trade is going against you? Once it goes above 100, you are supposed to sell from here. Once it goes above 100, then it means that the trade is going against you at that particular point. And of course, after a few pips, you make sure you close it and reset your trade again. Okay, so that is very, very important. The same thing is applicable to this. Once it goes below 100 right here, okay, then definitely it shows that the trade is going against you. Then you can close it at that particular point and allow the market to form another support zone before you go into it again. So that is how you use it to do your analysis. So that is how you use it to do your analysis. So quickly, let me show you what you need to do in order for you to trade successfully. Okay, now let's say I have placed an order right from this 100. I am selling. Okay, and from my support zone, from my Fibonacci, it shows that it can easily get to 61, but this is what I usually do. I will put it above the 61, or if I have a support zone that is very close to that range, I will just choose that. But if you should notice, most of these lines are indicating support zones. Okay, most of the Fibonacci lines are also indicating support and resistance zone. Okay, so I will just put my take profit somewhere here. So this will sell from here till it gets to this region. then I will wait for it to break out below the 61 before I come in again. Once it breaks out below that 61, I will come in right from here, and of course trade till I get to before 50. Okay, that is another way to trade. Okay, then once I take my profit from there, I will wait for it to break out from 50, then I come in around there and trade till I get to 38. But remember, once it goes below 50, the market might be ranging within 50 to 38, more especially 38 to 30 to 23, because at that point the market is trying to decide if it should reverse or not. Okay, so that is very, very important. So the same thing is applicable to when you are buying. Okay, if I'm buying from here, then you can see it right here. Here is a resistance zone, not too far from where we have the 61.8 Fibonacci. Okay, you can see it right from here. You can see the resistance zone right here. We got one around here, and it was respected around here. And of course, you can see that right here, the Fibonacci got to 68 just after the resistance zone. Of course, there is another resistance zone around there. So this is where the Fibo gets to. So personally, I'm going to put my own take profit somewhere here, just before it gets to this initial resistance zone. Okay, so I don't know if you are seeing my horizontal line, so let me increase it a bit so that you get to see it and you will understand how to go about it. Okay, so you can see this is where I'm going to put my take profit. Okay, so it's going to trade from, this is 5-minute time frame. Okay, it's going to take trade for me right from here till it gets to this region. Sometimes it might range a bit, but in most cases it will get to this region. Once it gets to this region, I will be pulled out of the market. Okay, you can see the Fibonacci, it's actually got to 61.8, and just after the 61.8 it started crashing. Okay, so you can see that the Fibonacci is also taking note of the resistance zone. Okay, so that is how it has been designed automatically. Okay, so you can actually but personally I love taking my profit just before it gets to the Fibonacci line. Okay, so once it gets to that level, then I will stay away from the market and allow it to break out from the Fibonacci line a bit. Okay, right there, just after breaking out, it started crashing down, and it crashed down till it got to this region, pull back again, crashed down, and still went back up. Okay, this time around it broke out from the initial resistance zone, which is around here. So I will come in again and take my profit just before it gets to 50. Okay, after getting to 50, once it breaks out below 50, then I will come in again and take my profits once it gets to 38. Remember, at this stage I've already made a lot of profits within 100 to 61, and all these ones are just additional profit, so they are not compulsory, but they are just additional profit. Okay, so once it gets to 38, if I'm able to get to 38, then I can reduce my lot size to take it from 38 to 23, because the risk is becoming much at that particular point. Okay, I think I should have gotten enough right from there. Okay, so all these are very, very important, and you will be able to milk the market successfully using all this strategy. Okay guys, but personally, you guys might not be able to identify the trend, the support and resistance zone, but what if you now add Fibonacci to your 3M trend Neocard trading tools? Then this makes it more unique and gives you more confidence within the market. Okay, combining the two together will give you more confidence within the market. You can see this, guys, you can see this. I'm trying to sell right from here. Okay, this is the 100%, and of course 61 is indicating a support zone, which is exactly at the main support zone. But personally, you know, I love taking my profit before the support zone. I would have taken my profit somewhere here. You can see I picked up this trade around here, and I took my profit somewhere here. So that's so unique. Okay, so if you have seen the arrow, you have seen the trend, then it is always important to come in at that particular point and take your profit somewhere here. There might be pullbacks in between, but it will definitely get there, except if it breaks out above this 100, then you should know that then at that point the market is going the other way around, then so the next resistance zone, so you can close it and reduce your loss at that particular point. But if it does not, then definitely you will definitely get to your take profit. After getting to your take profit, you can see when it got to the Fibonacci, it started pulling back and crashing, pulling back and crashing, and of course right here it went below the Fibonacci again. Then you can come in again and trade till you get to 50, and of course you wait for it to come below 50. You can see it didn't come below 50 immediately, because in most cases 50 is always a difficult period for you to break at this point, because that's like half of the Fibo length. Okay, so you can see it pulled back and played around there. It was around here that it broke out below 50. Then you can come in around there and trade till 38. Okay, so that is very, very important. So guys, I want you to go back to your channel, and if you are having the 3M trend Meoka trading indicator, it makes it very easy for you to use. But if you are not, you can still make use of the Fibonacci alone and try to identify the trend, try to identify the support and resistance zone, then try to identify your entry point and your exit point. Don't worry, in my next video I will be sharing with you how you can use it to trade effectively using the 3M trend Meoka trading indicator. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash, and if you have any question at all, feel free to contact me. My contact details are in the description box below this video, and you can also drop your comments in the comment section. I will always be there to reply you. So I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.